Carrie is just very inspirational. You know, she was different. It was all eyes on her, even though it was a lot of haters, y'all. And those haters are going to make you really shine. So I'm Zia Zebra. If you don't know, I create clothing, and I also give tips and tricks in like makeup, cheap thrift shopping, beginner sewer tips, try on hauls, Sims 4, and more. So please stay tuned and, you know, hit that subscribe button. What's good, babes, y'all? I'm looking ratchet. I really just got done working out once again, y'all. I really try to stay on top of it, and just, you know, be in my feminine area, y'all. Don't mind my rules, y'all. You know, I gain weight or whatever. But I really just want to talk about, you know, embracing being yourself, y'all, and not caring what anyone thinks. It is good to be different, y'all. I really feel like I've been wanting to also get this message out. I feel like I probably already got this message out. I'm not sure, y'all, but embrace the differences and flaws within yourself, y'all. Would love for you babes to press that like button so others can have a good chance to hear a good word or see a good project through the algorithm. Be grateful and be present in the moment, y'all. Please don't try to bash yourself down about worrying about the past or the future. You know, I've been telling myself this as well. I've been trying to be so content with the present right now and what I got going on within my life, y'all, which is, you know, excuse me, y'all, working hard, you know, working on myself and putting myself first, and also putting God first for the most part, y'all. The most important part ever is putting God first, because he is everything in the center of your life, babes. But y'all, I really am, you know, referencing to that movie Carrie. It's a classic 1976 movie. It was, you know, in the 70s and stuff like that, y'all. My grandmother showed me this movie. I was so shocked when I seen this movie, y'all, because I really hate bullying. Like I said, y'all, I actually grew up getting bullied in my childhood because I was different. I, you know, love to be myself. I wouldn't want to be anyone else, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to change it for anything, y'all, because bullying, you know, really shaped me. And, you know, me being 30 years old, I still feel like a lot of adults still bully in their kind of way, because a lot of people are afraid to be themselves and who they are as a person. And y'all, this is a real quick message that's really on my heart, y'all. It is just good to just be yourself, y'all, because, you know, no one can be you. Being you is your, you know, your superpower for the most part. And, you know, that movie Carrie, y'all, if y'all have not seen it, please check it out. It is actually a horror movie. It is a good horror movie, actually, y'all. It is very sad. I think I can't think of his name right now that did the movie. I don't think it was R.L. Stein. I'm not sure, y'all. I can't think of it right now, y'all, but the guy, you know, did the book, and then he also did the movie. The movie, y'all, is very, very good. It was a lot of girls picking on Miss Carrie because she was different and unique in her own way. She was always, you know, always by herself. And, y'all, when she was by herself, y'all, she really explored a lot of different things, like, within her mind. You know, she did the telekinesis and all this type of stuff. I'm not saying, you know, do all of that weird things, but I'm just saying, like, embrace yourself, y'all, and, search your mind and who you are as a person within yourself. You know, don't depend on anyone else. You know, don't be afraid to be by yourself and be alone. Being alone is a good thing, because you can learn a lot of things being alone and, you know, spending your time by yourself, y'all. That is exactly what I'm doing in the present moment, y'all. I'm really just working out, y'all, studying. I'm also, you know, redecorating my house, getting things done, y'all. I'm talking about, I got my shelves up. I'm getting a new digital fireplace, actually, which my grandmother helped me with my recent one that I had, which I'm so thankful for her and what she did for me, even though I still have to, you know, get a new one or whatever. But I'm getting all of that fixed and all that type of stuff. And then, y'all, I also got a new little small cabinet. I'm working on probably getting a new refrigerator and all this other type of stuff, just redecorating and all this type of stuff, y'all. And to remind y'all, I did go through a narcissistic relationship, but it was really a situationship, you know what I'm saying? Never got in a relationship with the guy, which is, you know, even more sad, y'all. But y'all, I'm not here to think about the past or the future. I'm here to be happy in the present moment. I never know what can happen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to embrace being here, y'all. But, you know, in that movie Carrie, y'all, I did dress up for her. I did dress up as her for Halloween, y'all, in 2020 after my Kill Bill look, y'all. If y'all have not checked out that blog of me talking about when a narcissist leave you for dead, when a covert narcissist leave you for dead, and all this other type of stuff, y'all. Babes, please check it out. It is a good vlog, you know, speaking on covert narcissists if you do not have information on that. And y'all, I'm just glad to actually be alone. I don't have, you know, a lot of friends like that. I do have family, and the friends that I do have, they're more like acquaintances and people that I speak with and stuff like that, and people at my job and all this other type of stuff. And you know, I will be starting my seasonal job that I normally do, which is the USDA cotton program, which is testing cotton. I'm just an operator, y'all. You know, I just test cotton through the machine, y'all. Stand up for those little 8 hours or 9 or overtime or whatever I choose to do, y'all. But you know, it will be coming up in November and December. And y'all, it is not that much cotton. It normally be starting now or in September, but we have not been having that much cotton or whatever, so it's been, you know, pretty laid back. And whenever we start, and I will be there making my money, y'all, doing what I gotta do. You know, I'm just really putting myself first, not worrying about the next you know what I'm saying, and just putting my all in, because you know, I am all that I got. And when you are all that you got, please understand that you are not alone. You have your loved ones, you have the lovely angels, you have God himself looking over you, which I'm reminding myself that as well. You know, God is very, very good, and he is here for each and every one of us. And to pray, you know, at least 3 times a day, y'all. 3 times a day or more. That is literally what I've been doing. And you know, me by myself, y'all, is really a good time to take advantage of actually just praying and speaking to God as much as you can, and understanding that things are going to be okay, y'all. It is okay. Embrace your differences and your flaws, y'all. Carrie, you know, was very, very different, and the teacher in that movie, you know, was really encouraging her and really didn't want anyone to, you know, hurt her in that movie. I'm not going to tell y'all everything and have a spoiler alert, y'all, but if y'all have not seen that, please check it out, y'all. I'm really referencing to that, y'all. You know, stand in your power of being you and who you are, and understanding that you are unique, and you can go further with being alone. It is so much that you can learn and take time to do on your time. You know what I'm saying? Time is very valuable, and you shouldn't want to waste it, you know, doing dumb things or not, you know, taking care of yourself or anything like that, y'all. Like, please, y'all, please hear me out. I'm a beautiful 30-year-old, you know what I'm saying, and I've learned so much in my years, and me coming into my 30s, y'all, it is very important with time. I feel like time go by so fast, y'all, and just appreciating time is everything, because it just goes by. You know, as you can see, it's this year. It is already about to be 2025, babes, and babe, these last couple of months, put all in for you, y'all. You and God, you know, focus on God and your goals. And also, if you have loved ones, a family, put them there with you, God. You know, please keep your focus, tunnel vision, as God that you know, you think positive and all this other type of stuff, and find ways to pray and ask God to help you pray and what things are that you are actually missing. This is actually what I'm doing, and I love to be an encouragement and motivational speaker for each and every one of you babes who ever subscribe to me and follow me. I'm so appreciative more than anything, y'all. And you know, this journey is my journey as well as y'all's, you know what I'm saying? If you are alone and, you know, having to start over and put yourself first and put God there as well, you know what I'm saying? If you just got out of a breakup, situationship, y'all, I'm here for you, babes, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for myself, you know what I'm saying? God is here for each and every one of us and his angels, and we can get through anything together. And, you know, I really appreciate everyone, you know, I appreciate everyone who have watched this vlog and took the time to, you know, click on this vlog, because, y'all, I am here for each and every one of y'all. And, yeah, Carrie is just very inspirational. You know, she was different. It was all eyes on her, even though it was a lot of haters, y'all. And those haters are going to make you really shine. So, y'all, you know, what the devil take for bad, you know, God turned around in his favor, which is good. So, babes, please have, you know, please have the patience within yourself to be able to work on yourself and not worry about the haters, because they really gonna make you shine in the end. And understand that it's really all eyes on you, especially if you are a Carrie and you really stand out, and there's really so many differences about you, babes. But yeah, this is just a really quick vlog, you know, inspirational speaking or whatever, motivational. And I really, you know, hope you babes appreciate it. Ooh, my bad. Appreciated this vlog. And y'all, I'm really about to run a couple of errands and, you know, just do what I gotta do, take a shower and all this other type of stuff. But I really hope you babes appreciate this, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Mwah.